Alright guys, this was what I was actually waiting for this specific skin right here. I'm actually kind of glad they came out with this one. Most everybody that knows me personally knows that this is my nickname, my true nickname. I've had it since high school. My brother called me Daffy. So I'm actually kind of glad that this one actually came out. His Lego man is also pretty cool. We have the back bling for Duck Dodgers and the 24th and a half century for those that. His iconic dance emote. Pretty cool. Let's just go and claim all. This entire bundle did run 3,200 V-Bucks. So yeah, I was actually kind of glad. Independently, they're like 1,500 V-Bucks plus additional 500 V-Bucks, 800 V-Bucks for the additional stuff. But you get a much better deal whenever you do the bundle. Way much better deal. So if you go to your locker, and you go to edit styles, you do have him as your plain old Daffy, or you have him as Space Jam Daffy. Which is pretty cool. With further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Save the World. We got a couple of V-Buck missions, or my dailies in there. I'd like at least got one daily. There is no V-Buck missions tonight. My daily is fully explore 3 zones in a successful mission. Easy easy. So what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll just go ahead and put this on the field. When it comes to my dailies, I like to do them inside of Stonewood. It makes them easier. Most of the time I do them solo. If it's a mission like this, I really don't care. I'll have other people help me out. They'll get the party started. I'll fully explore the zone, and it's called good. This is what they normally do. They don't do the outside. So generally what I'll do is I go just around the outside. I do have my settings kind of moved up a little bit to where things do move pretty fast in this one, which is not normally what it would be like if I was in another game. So if you do have motion sickness and stuff, I apologize in advance, but just kind of a heads up that the screen does move rapidly fast at points. There is my first fully explore zone. I'm going to go ahead and open up this map the rest of the way because there's still a little bit left just to kind of show you. Alright, it does look like it'll for coming from this area right here. We'll just kind of get this party started right there.
That's enough blue glow. You got this, Commander.
We'll just go ahead and put a couple traps right here. Let's use some of my jinky traps. This is a low zone, so I'm not even sweating it. I already had those other traps done, so you always have one person in here that's just like, dude, I don't care about all the dancing you do, okay? You can tell the kids from the others. I'm just like, 'cause I don't care what you do. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to help out any, but that's okay. Somebody's not paying attention down here. I don't know what this kid is doing. He just covered up all my traps like a dummy. Thank you, buddy. I think making Save the World free was something that um, Epic should have never done. I know they've been talking about it forever, but then you have all these additional kids that come in here. They don't know how to play. They don't do any of this stuff, and they just come in here to screw us over. For those that bought this game, we bought it anywhere in upwards of $80 or more. I spent $80 playing this game, buying this game as a beta, and this is the kind of stuff we have to deal with. Again, I think this is something that Epic should have never done, should have never even considered. Um, Previously, they some of them did spend the same kind of money. Some have actually spent less. I just bought an upgraded version of it. I didn't catch it in time for the Nocturno, but I kind of wish I did because you can't get it anymore. But you have all these other kids that did pay for it to play,
30 seconds till we go.
and them continuously doing the scammer get scammed type stuff. They lose all their inventory because somebody else took their stuff. My thing is if you got something to trade, the other people ain't got something that's worth it. I never. There's nothing in this world that is free. And
Nicely done.
if somebody comes in here and says, "Oh yeah, I'll give you everything for free that you want," don't believe them. For reals, you should never believe them. See, and then we got this dummy. You ain't doing no good shooting me. Just made you look like a clown. And you made yourself look like a clown on my stream. Congratulations. You're a clown. This MRTL guy, appreciate your help. If you really want to get good at this game, play. Try to utilize your weapons as little as possible. Utilize your traps. Best deal. Best deal out of it. Because after a while, your weapons start to wear down and they'll break. You have to recycle them, recraft them. Which a lot of times is no biggie, but the more work your traps do, the less work you do. All right, we'll go ahead and come in here. Let's just go ahead and make myself an outlander, or I mean a constructor. We'll go ahead and help them out. It don't bother me either way. All I'm doing is opening up the zone. Everything else is on them. If they have to have a specific mission, sometimes it'll pop up where I can help them out. If they got to destroy teddy bears, sometimes I can help them out with that. Destroying seesaws. Um, what else? Saving survivors. If these are some of their missions, sometimes I can't help them out because it'll show up. Or even destroying fire trucks. But
I know you're in the mood
the
for
rest
a
of them, you
win-now
can't really
situation.
help them out.
Time to fight
They
the
just have to
storm.
kind of do things on their own. Looks like I'm in here on my own, which is cool. I don't care because I'll just come in here and do my thing, fully explore the zone, and if I have to complete it, no biggie. I don't even have to do anything. We may or may not get somebody else in here, but as I said, no biggie.
A little help? I can't believe it. You're the best.
Target located. Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready.
All right. Well, it's over here on this side, which is pretty cool. It'll be easy feat because it looks like it's right on top of that thing, so I'll only have to defend it on three sides. But with the constructor, I don't even have to really do anything. Might not look like I'm doing anything, but actually I am. Alright, so we're officially around the full map. Oh, we got somebody else joining in here. Come on now. So it looks like we fully opened it up, although... Oh, that's even cool. Okay, that'll work out even better.
Nice work. Add blue glow to the atlas. Open mission control when you're ready to begin.
Help!
Don't really need much because... Looks like somebody's got a mission over here or something. I see that little yellow explanation point. Oh, that's just the battle breakers. That's actually small. Normally they're bigger than that. Let's see if we can find a blue glow to just go ahead and start this mission up.
One of our drones has taken damage. We can't let the husks destroy the drone. Head to the crash site.
Stupid kids. Dude, you're seriously emptying out all that stuff. Come on, man. You're just gonna make more traps and more trouble. Should have just left that as it was. Dude, why are you destroying all this?
Buddy, this is a level 5 mission, bro. I'm gonna ace it. I don't even need y'all's help. Y'all could all sit back,
Well, I
bro.
know
Stop,
that.
stop complaining.
Mission, but come on now.
It's coming in for a crash landing. We need to salvage what we can from that drone. Activate the drones to begin. We've got hostiles. Defend the drone.
All right, now that we are back out of that one, that's what I mean by kids. You know, it could be so easy. I'm like, the easiest part of it was you didn't have to do any work the way I had that set up. It sucks. You pay $80 to do something, and you get these kids that get in there for free and think they really know how to play, and all they're doing is just messing up your gameplay. Epic Games should have just left it one or the other instead of adding Save the World inside of Fortnite. Years ago, it used to be where you can choose one or the other.
I hope you're in the mood for lasers and vengeance. It's time to fight the storm. Need help! Target located. Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready.
I'm down. Help!
Yeah.
Bonus challenge is now available.
Any of y'all got mics?
Yep. What's going on, man?
Not much, just chilling. Wait,
Same
what level
here.
are you?
I'm a power level 130. My actual level on this is 310, maxed out. I'm
Yeah.
an OG player.
Yeah, me too. I'm maxed fully too. I'm trying to find someone to fucking help me break my home base, bro. It's gonna take me ages by myself.
Nice work. Add
What
blue
do you got left to
when
do
you're
on your home base?
ready. Open mission
I just have to
controls
break
and raise
everything.
tickets.
I don't have anything left to do. I just want to rebuild it, and there's too much to. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
hear that, man. I did the same thing. I'm going to try to more simplify it. Yeah, I'd like to do all the endurance, but man, I ain't just got the patience for all that right now.
I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a good deal.
What's
Good
that?
deal. You help me break one of my home bases, and I'll run an endurance for you fully AFK. I have it fully set up.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I got you. Does that sound like a deal? I can show
Yeah,
you
man.
beforehand and everything. I don't really care. Fully AFK wave 30. It doesn't matter. But I just you help me break my home base. I got you with that. I'm gonna warn you though. Endurance takes like 2 hours.
Yeah, I know they do, man. That's why I
It's
said right now
roughly
I just
two
didn't have
hours.
the patience. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know they're
it's
crazy,
roughly
man.
2 hours, but I have it fully set up and everything fully AFK, so we can just literally go in there and go do whatever the fuck we want for 2 hours and then come back. I'll probably end up going to bed afterwards, like, and just leaving my fucking game on. But
I'd probably have to do that on a different day 'cause tomorrow I got to get wake up and go to work.
yeah, fair
I'm
enough
self
then.
if I wasn't self-employed and I could just call in and get paid, you know, that'd be different. But I run my own business, so if I don't work, I don't get paid.
Yeah, fair enough. Where you from?
I'm in Iowa.
Oh, nice. American.
I'm sorry, what was
Yeah.
that?
I said you're American.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fair enough. What do you think about the States? Like living in the States?
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I've been to other countries, and I mean, I definitely, I like some of the things that we have here, because
Yeah.
there's
I mean, like,
a lot of countries that I've been to that, dude, half the stuff that we do here that won't even fly in other countries.
yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing is almost every, like, shoot, I own like 15 pew pews,
You
and
can
other
say
countries,
guns, but
yeah.
yeah.
uh, I have to be careful because I'm also streaming,
Oh,
and I don't want
yeah,
to get
but
flagged. But yeah, it's various things like that.
yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, I've never been to the States, but I know somewhere, I think somewhere in Florida, we have a house down there, but personally, I've never been to the States.
Where about you from?
Canada.
Canada. I've actually
Uh-huh.
always wanted to go up there, man, just to see the countryside up
Yeah,
there.
I wouldn't fucking, if you're gonna want to go see the country, go to Alberta. Don't go to Ontario. Honestly, Canada is awful now, and I mean this. You're streaming, so I gotta be very careful with what I say. But I mean this wholeheartedly. Our immigration problem is 10 times worse than yours, but with Indians.
Oh wow,
60% of the births this year in Ontario or in Canada were Indians,
that's crazy.
and more than 70% of them are undocumented and illegal because back in 2020 when COVID hit, we basically said, whatever, we're not double checking your papers to get in. We just need to see that they're like stamped properly. So a forgery in India mass produced fake documentation and we never double checked it. The second we just saw that paperwork, we just let them in, even though it was
Wow,
fully forged. I don't know why, but we have a great government that is sitting on their thumbs and spinning.
that
But
sounds like our government.
you don't.
They blame the left, and the left blames the right. It's always something,
I
man.
mean, our like we don't have a president, we have a prime minister, but our
Right.
prime minister just cut like I don't know if you know like it's basically an education fund, okay, for like
Wow.
college and university like
Hmm.
you get paid a certain amount each month to like live
Right.
and like enough, not much, but it's enough for like groceries and shit for like college students and like shit like that. We cut that by 60% and gave that money to India for them to build schools. So,
Wow. Talk about priorities, man.
yeah. I mean, like, I really don't know. Like, the homeless problem, our economy is awful. Awful. I mean,
That's same ours here.
realistically, it's worse. You can search up. Our economy is, I think, 20% worse than yours or something. To
Wow.
buy a one bedroom, one bathroom house or two bedrooms, one bathroom, right? Um, just a normal house downtown in like a really shitty area, like downtown in like a crackhead area. You know what I mean? Near
Right.
nothing, near no school, so there's no reason it should be high priced. It's a two bedroom, one bathroom, shitty old little ran down house. It'll probably run you about 780,000 to 850, I'd
Wow.
say. I mean, my girlfriend's brother is currently renting a basement. Okay, a basement. He has three other roommates living in this basement. Okay,
That's crazy.
and it's a shitty house. How much do you think he pays a month for rent? Living in a basement with three other roommates.
Definitely probably more than he needs to be.
What do you think if you had to throw a number out there? Like,
Well, if you're saying a shitty house in a rundown neighborhood, 2 bedroom for 780,000, I would say at least 400,000.
no, like not
A
buying it.
month
He's
or by
renting
month
it. He's
renting it?
renting.
Oh, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 2,000 a month.
3,200 a month with roommates living in a basement.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't even get the rest of the house. Like they just get the basement. They're not allowed upstairs. But like
I live in
Like
a
the housing market is so bad. The job market is like fully crashed. Realistically, like because of our immigration problem, when I was I'm only 16. I turned 17 this year. But when I was like 14, 15, and it was like summer break, I was looking for a job, right? Because I was like getting around that age, and I applied. I don't. You guys don't have Tim Hortons. Do you know what Tim Hortons is or no?
I guess I don't.
It's basically like McDonald's, but it's only a Canadian like
Oh,
it
okay.
serves like coffees and like wraps and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The equivalent of a McDonald's. Literally the equivalent. It's a fast food joint. Um I got rejected because I didn't speak Punjabi.
What? Isn't that an
Uh
Iranian language?
yeah. Canada's main two languages are English and French. I speak both fluently.
Right. See, I knew that.
Where the fuck did Punjabi come into the picture?
That's crazy. That's
Like
like
I
down
thought
here, you'll get rejected from a lot of jobs if you're not bilingual for English Spanish.
Spanish, yeah. Like I mean like but like it's like the equivalent of McDonald's. And I was getting
That's
rejected
crazy.
for not speaking a language that we don't prioritize as our one of our main languages. You know what I mean? It would be
Yeah.
different if it was like one of our main languages, like it was taught in schools or like majority of population spoke it or like you know what I mean? Like if it was
Yeah.
like very common as in English is. Like if you know what I mean? Like I would understand if they rejected me if I didn't speak English. But like that's like me going to India and like you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just
that's just yeah, that's insane.
me
So where the
reject
logic? Where's the logic
it's
behind
like me
it?
going to India and rejecting somebody from applying at a fast food restaurant because they speak Indian.
Yeah,
Like it
that's
doesn't make sense. But yeah, and then I mean we have a higher crime rate than the States for fuck's sakes. Like
are
our
you?
yeah, we have a higher
I didn't
murder
know
rate.
that that could be possible.
Yeah, we have a higher murder rate than you guys. We don't have a higher school shooting rate, but we have a higher murder rate. What's it called? Just like in the past month at my high school, I dropped out. I don't go anymore. But past month at my high school, there has been somebody was shot. He got shot in the chest. Somebody was stabbed, and a kid killed himself in the school bathroom. So 3 people have died at my school, just my school, in the past month.
Wow.
Yeah, at school. Yeah, it's like you'll go to school every day. It'll be a fight, or I mean, everybody owns a gun down here, even though they're illegal. There's somebody got killed in my backyard last year. He was trying to run away from a guy, and he ended up running to my backyard. He got shot in my backyard.
That's crazy.
Um,
See, and I moved out of Oklahoma, where there's a higher crime rate. I mean, like
yeah, no, I
my
mean,
house
like
got broke into 22 times, and what they didn't steal, they trashed. Type thing.
that.
They ain't
That's
nothing like
fair.
coming
We don't
home
have
when
a
your
lot of
house is
breaking and
trashed and finding
we don't.
chocolate
Yeah,
footprints everywhere.
we don't have a lot of breaking and enterings. It's just gang violence and murders, like realistically. And I mean, when I was younger, I was stupid, so I'm gonna say I was like 14, 13, 14. And I ended up like I guess participating in like that side of like the world,
Yeah.
like
Well, I
dealing with
think we
that
all
shit. And
did
it
back in the days.
it
We're all
was
young and
nothing
dumb.
but fights, like fist fights, like I couldn't go to certain parties if I wanted to because it was just stupid shit between rival and you don't want to deal
Yep.
with that, you know what I mean? Because you never know. Or it's just like it's not worth it. You seeing people die, like it's gruesome if I'm being realistic now
Yeah.
that I'm like older now and like I'm not like stupid, but I don't know. Canada is terrible. Like it's one of the worst countries I will ever recommend. The only good, I mean, we have what 11 provinces, I think, which is like Nunavut, PEI, Saskatchewan, Ontario, Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, Yukon. I'm not gonna lie, I'm too tired to remember the others, but the only in like Yukon, Saskatchewan, and like PEI, nobody lives there. Okay, and if you do, it's gonna be a bunch of like indigenous people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
British Columbia is going to be crackhead central. A lot of drugs, lot of drugs in British Columbia. I mean, they legalized 2.5 milligrams of fentanyl, heroin, crack, cocaine, and meth for personal use. As long as you
Wow.
carry under 2.5 like milligrams or whatever, it's within like it's legal without like a medical license to carry. Ontario is full, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, full of immigrants, full of illegal immigrants that are not worth it. The only good country I would say is Alberta, and their housing market is even worse than where I am. So
Wow. And see, and I thought, I would live in this tiny town of less than 2,000, here in
yeah,
Iowa. And rent in my area, our minimum wage here is like $14 an hour, 16 at best. And people are paying an upwards of $1,500 a month for rent. And that's for a two-bedroom house or
yeah.
apartment, which is just
I
absolutely
added you by
insane.
the way. One eye enemy.
Yeah, I got you too.
I'll invite you to the lobby or whatever, so
All right, cool.
we can talk. Did you accept it or
Yeah, I think I did. Should
should be
have.
IP3? I don't think you did. I didn't get the notification that you did. But either way, just
It should
check
have,
when you
unless
get
it
back.
closed off screen.
Wait, what are you playing on PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation.
I'll just start a party with you.
Your Killer Spider
Uh,
225, yeah?
yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
Uh,
I got you.
yeah, on God. Join the PlayStation party.
All right. Let's see here. Come on now.